Hello, this is Mandy from Sunflowers and Doors. Welcome back to my channel. Really good to have you join with me again today. If you are new, hello and welcome. And if you're an existing subscriber, then thank you so much for coming back and joining with me. Now, today is a little bit different. I'm doing a bit of a mini kind of challenge with a couple of individuals, and that is Kay Fisher from the Papershed UK and Deb Hale. I'm sure you've come across both of them. Deb has been crafting for forever and is incredibly talented. Deb is actually just starting out in the YouTube video world, so I'm not sure at this point whether or not she is actually going to be doing a video or just providing pictures for this activity. And again, Kay has been doing crafting of some kind for years and years, and again is an incredibly talented crafter. I have absolutely loved getting to know both Kay and Deb over recent months, and this is a brilliant opportunity to actually work with both of them. So the idea for this is we're going to create a masterboard. I know masterboards have been done lately, but this one's with a bit of a twist. So each of us is going to have a piece of A4 paper or card, and we are going to start off by creating our base layer. So just the actual collage or papers or whatever we want to use for that base layer. And that is going to be the start of our masterboard. Then what we're going to do is we're going to scan a copy of the masterboard that we've finished, and stage one of it anyway, and email it to each other. And then we're going to print that out, and we're actually going to do stage two, which I'm not going to tell you what it is just yet, but we're going to do stage two on somebody else's masterboard. And then we're going to do exactly the same. We're going to scan that, and we're going to send it to the next person in the circle. And we are then going to be working our final stage of the masterboard on the third person's masterboard. Does that make sense? So 1, 2, 3, we're each going to do stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, but stage 1 will be on mine, stage 2 will be on person 2, and stage 3s will be on person 3s, and they will be in exactly the same position. So yeah, it'll be really fun to see, first of all, to try and pick up on somebody's initial kind of base and work on phase 2, and then do exactly the same for phase 3, because we're all very different in our styles. So I am really looking forward to it and really excited. It's all going to be done in a short period of time during the month of October. I think we've given ourselves something like 2 weeks, and I will put the timescales in the video below so that you can kind of follow along if that's what you want to do. There's going to be, I'm saying that, there's going to be pictures that are going to be posted up each week, kind of like a bit of a teaser. But this is going to be the first video. I'm going to attach video 2 to this, and then I'm going to attach video 3 to this. And so we will then kind of release it as one video each at the end of the challenge. Hope that makes sense. I hope you are still with me. Sorry to be talking so long. So my first step then is to actually just create a masterboard. Now, instead of kind of overthinking this, I've got a set of drawers in front of me here, and I've got a couple of different headings on each of these kind of drawers, and I am going to choose some. So this is my books and music sheet drawer. So I'm going to choose some bits and pieces. So this is just like little odd bits of things. These are like old ephemera pieces. But I just want stuff for a base layer at the moment. So I am going to kind of just choose a couple of things from this drawer. And I really don't know what's in here, to be honest. So I'm going to choose a couple of things from this drawer that might make a decent basis for my masterboard. Okay, so that is drawer one. My next drawer, oops, daisy, I think I've broken the drawers. My next drawer is just some backing papers and some more some other papers that I might like to use. So I'm just going to pull a couple out from there. And then the other page was, I've got some paper here as well. The other page, the other drawer was my cards, and I just pulled an A4 sheet of card. So I am literally not going to overthink this. I'm just going to create a masterboard using these bits and pieces. Now, full disclosure, I do like a square piece of paper on my masterboard. So I am going to just quickly cut some of these down. So that I've got some square pieces to work with. And I'm probably not going to use it all, but I really do like square for my masterboards. I also, in fairness, like inked stuff for my masterboard, so we'll see how we get on. Okay. I think that is it from that one. I think, going to possibly use some of these. I like greens, I like browns, very earthy colours. If I can't get away with Tim Holtz, then I do like some vintagey, earthy stuff. Now, this is a genuine letter from the year dot, I think. So I'm also going to be using that. I think I do want some music sheet. This one's a bit big, so I might have to cut it in a couple of different stages. So let's grab this. And I'm just gonna cut this down, and I'll probably cut this down into some smaller pieces than what I've got there. And then I've got some more book page, different style. If you haven't heard of Deb or Kay, then you can find both of them on the Junk Journal Ideas and Inspirations Facebook page. They're both members on that, and it's great to see some of the stuff that is created. As I said, I've actually had the pleasure of spending some time getting to know both of the individuals over the last couple of months, and you know, sometimes in life you just kind of click with somebody straight away. You know, it's not difficult, it's not hard, it's you just click, and that's kind of like what it was with Deb and Kay. So to be able to work with them on a little project was just, yeah, I was really, really chuffed to be able to do that. This was too big. So yeah, I'm not going to get all gushy, but they are two incredible ladies that I feel very privileged to have come across. And I hope you love what we are going to do. Now, the final masterboards will be each final masterboard will have been worked on by each of us at some point. But the final masterboards are going to be going in the Facebook group as a freebie in the file section, so you will be able to you'll be able to get a copy of each of those masterboards. So one of the other options that we had on this, I wanted to ink these. I much prefer them inked. Okay, let's put that there. It will dry quickly, the ink, the glue, so I can go over that again. One of the other options for this is that we, even though we're only going to be working officially on one masterboard, then I am also going to be working still on this one here. So the official masterboards, 3 of them, will be in the Facebook group as freebies, but I'm also going to be working on this one. And I think Kay and Deb may be doing the same. So if we do work on them, then we'll also put those in the group as freebies. So, yeah, quite exciting. As you can see from my stash, I'm very kind of stayed in the colours that I choose. Very neutral, earthies, browns, greens. Yeah, so it's kind of like a little bit exciting and a little bit nervous to know what's coming next, because you kind of have to pick up on somebody else's style, and the last thing you want to do is kind of ruin it with trying to put something on top of it. But in the same breath, it kind of takes you out of your comfort zone because you are used to working your own certain way. And then to be working, or kind of to be thrown in the deep end and working with somebody else's work is, it's going to be an interesting challenge, I think. But I am so looking forward to it. And I hope you guys enjoy it. We're doing things in the Facebook group. We're doing challenges every month, but it would also be really good if you guys would like to kind of see anything specific in terms of challenges. This isn't the main Facebook challenge. That is being done by Justine this month. This is just a mini kind of collaboration-y type thing between a couple of us. Oh, I didn't realise that was folded there. That one must be as well then. So yeah, this is just like a mini collaboration type activity. But yeah, if you guys would like to see anything like that or be involved in anything like that, then let us know. You can either drop me a comment in the comment section below, or you can find me in the Junk Journal Ideas and Inspirations Facebook page. You can drop me a private message on Facebook, and I will get back to you. So lots of ways to get in touch, and as I said, if you think this is something you'd like to kind of be involved in, then by all means let us know, or any suggestions you might have for something that would work, either as one of the group main challenges or possibly as one of the smaller challenges. It is just starting to rain. Oh, I love working. I'm in a conservatory at the moment, so there is no craft room. There is no space for me anywhere other than here. And it sounds very lovely but it's freezing cold in the winter and boiling hot in the summer. And you get to hear everything from outside, including the rain. So, but I do love the rain. So working in it is just an absolute pleasure. So I'm not going to whinge or apologise for it, because I do love it. Okay, so let's start again. These are only going to end up as being digital files anyway, so I'm not overly concerned about. I'm using glue stick. I hate using glue stick. I very rarely use it because I don't trust it to stick things for too long. But as I said, these are going to be digital files in the end, so I'm not overly concerned. And again, I'm not going to overthink this, because I have a terrible habit of overthinking things. And then you it just doesn't flow. It doesn't feel natural, because you are worrying about too many different factors. You know, does it go there? And what if I'm going to do this? And so the idea with this, or with any masterboard really, is just go with it. Justine did a fabulous challenge on masterboards for the Facebook group, and you had to put a masterboard together and then kind of make loads of different things out of it, and that was brilliant. I actually did a Photoshop course on masterboards with Tracy Fox. That was absolutely fantastic, believe me. Learning from the kind of expert. I love Tracy's work. She is. I love watching her. She's incredible. So yeah, I did a masterboard Photoshop course with her. So if anybody is interested in that, I would highly recommend it. Daisy. And again, the great thing with masterboards is, you know, you don't have to worry about directions too much. It's, you know, things can be upside down and inside out and whatever takes your fancy. I am going to put these pieces on in order of the actual type of paper it is. So just so that I can space them out sufficiently. So even though I don't want to overthink it, I do want to make sure that there's a piece of each element across the board, not just in one place. I've got a drawer full of masterboards, in fairness. Here, this is masterboards that I made after I'd finished projects, and I just used all the papers and I put them in there as base masterboards so that I can kind of use them to do tags or whatever else if the kind of theme fits. So the other way of doing that, which I also do is if you have just get yourself an old book from a charity shop or whatever, and you can actually just build the masterboards into each of the books, and I do have one of those. I do have one of those, and I thoroughly enjoy taking some time out. I will show you if I get a chance before the end of this. Right, okay. I might need to cut some of these down because I think I was a little bit optimistic as to them all fitting. It's just something lovely about old paper, isn't there? It just really is something special about it. Okay. I've just popped out. It's I think it's the 15th of October today, something like that. And yeah, it's the 15th of October, it's a Saturday. And it's a Saturday night and I've just popped out now to start catching up on a few bits and pieces. But I watched my first Christmas movie today. Can you believe it? I am an absolute Christmas fanatic. So I've been waiting for the Christmas movies to come out for weeks and weeks and weeks. And you get all the really bad ones first. But I watched my first proper Christmas movie today and I had an absolute ball. So you may think that is really sad, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I'm not worrying too much about going over, when I'm gluing here, you're probably thinking, use a glue book. And I do use a glue book, but to be honest, with stick glues, they dry so quickly anyway that I'm not overly worried about everything being gunky and messy. Sure, I don't think I'm going to use these. Although they do add a little bit of a pop of colour. They do, yeah, I'm going to use them. Gosh, these are old as well. You can feel them as you're working with them. They're going to fall apart if I'm not careful. Do you know what? I've made some really lovely, well, I say lovely, I think they've been pretty nice, masterboards before now, and I always forget to scan them. So once you've used them, it's gone, it's done, it's, you know, there's no coming back. So, yeah, this one here is going to be great because we will be looking to keep a copy of it. Which is very cool. I'm not trying to make it too easy for the others because I want to put a bit of a challenge in there, but without being too mean. And the problem with masterboards really for me is that I never know when to stop. You know, you get to a point you think, oh, I like that. And then you think, oh, go on, I'll just add that little piece more. And just that little bit more. So, yeah, I never know when to stop creating a masterboard. So that's why I've only given myself so many pieces of paper. And I've got this one left, which isn't really needed, so I don't think I'm going to overkill it. So there you have it. My I can't even remember what we called the challenge. I will put the hashtag in the video below. Can't remember for the life of me. I think it's, oh yes I do, it's tag your it is the hashtag. So I'm gonna have to repair that, sorry Kay. So tag your it is the hashtag, and yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm just going to ink around the edges of these ones now. Even though each of the pieces are inked, I just want to make sure it's fully... Oh, I've missed a part. Can you see? You didn't tell me either. You were just going to let me leave it there, weren't you? What a drama, eh? So I've missed a piece by there. I'm going to cut a little bit of music sheet and pop that to cover that spot up. Like that. So there we go. Base one of my masterboard. Kay and Deb, tag your it. I hope you can do something with this, and I can't wait to see what you send me. So guys, I'm going to leave it there. I will be tagging the second video onto this, so I'm not going to say goodbye because I will literally be right back with video 2. So I'll catch you in a mo. Hello, and welcome to stage 2 of Tag Your It. Now, I am working with Debs from the US. Debs has done this masterboard. I sent mine to Kay. Kay sent hers to Deb, and Deb sent hers to me. So this is Deb's masterboard, and the second phase of this is texture. Now, I did think about different types of texture. But what I kind of decided was, because this is going to be on a scanned copy going now to Kay, it doesn't really matter what the texture is as such. It's going to be more about the visual side of things. So I was going to try and use some texture paste or modelling paste, but I was also going to try and incorporate a few other different things. But like I said, I don't think I'm actually going to do that now. So what I've decided to do is do the modelling paste, texture paste, and I'm going to do 3 different patterns on there, if you know what I mean. So that's the plan. Now the other plan is that I'm going to try and add, oh my gosh, okay, it's still usable. I'm going to try and add I'm going to try and add some colour to it. So possibly some brown, maybe. So I'm going to pop that in there like that. I'm going to push this back in there and hope that it will stay, and then we'll seal that back up. There we go. So I'm going to use a Distress Oxide re-inker that I've got. It's the only one I've got, so I'm going to use that, and I'm just going to put a drop or 2 because I don't want it too dark. I just want a little bit of colour if I can. And I don't really want the colour all blended in nicely either. I'm going to try and go for some like mottled type look. So bits with white, bits with brown. So I'm not going to rub it in too much. And I'm going to start with my favourite coffee dyed. I was going to actually add this to my Masterboard, and I was going to add it as, this is me trying to talk again, I was going to add it as a colour, but then it kind of spoils it if you put too much on the base limit, because it doesn't, base layer even, it doesn't give kind of like your partner too much time or too much to be able to work with. So that's why I thought, I'm going to put some on here. And I love the colour. It is actually now all mixed in, but I'm okay with that because I do like it. It's very nice. So we got a little bit of the coffee stain there. And then I'm also going to use some of this, it's like a, I don't know, what would you call it? It's like mosaic tile thing, type. So oh, I don't know what's happening there. Something's gone wrong there. No, it's part of the paste has gone really hard. Okay. And I might do a little dirty bit over here. And then I finally want to do some of this. So I'm just going to turn this around a moment. So I have a little bit there. And I think I'm also going to do a little bit over here. But this one's going to be more of an angle. Like that. Okay. And that, I think, is going to be it. What I will do though, because I don't want to waste this, so I'm just going to grab a sheet of A4 paper in a moment while it's all wet. Just pop that by there. And I'm going to put some of these down, I think, because these are my favourites. And I'm not worrying about a pattern on this because it literally is just going to be, I'm going to let it dry and I can always rip it to use for, rip it off the paper to use it for different projects. Now when you're using modelling paste, the key is not to leave it too long on your stencils, because when it sets, it really does set. And I have lost a few stencils before now, trying to get it right. So I am going to literally just mark this off the table so it doesn't stick too much. Oh, I've got two there. And here. Now this is the one I've done for the Tag Your It challenge. I'm going to just leave that there to dry. And that there to dry. And I am going to go and wash these stencils off. To try and save them. So yeah, that is going to be, once it's dried, now you can let it dry naturally, which is what I'm going to do, or you can use a heat gun, but because I'm not actually doing anything else crafty wise tonight, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to let it dry naturally, and yeah, I'll see you for part 3, which will be working with Deb's base layer, Kay's texture layer, and mine will be the final layer. So I will catch you soon. Excuse me. Okay, so on to stage 3. This is, I believe this one is Kay's Masterboard. Deb's is texturizing. I keep getting it wrong, so if I'm wrong, ladies, I am sorry. But yeah, I do keep getting it wrong. And it's absolutely beautiful, so there's not a need to do an awful lot with this, because it's already really, really lovely. So what I thought I would do, because I have to do something for stage 3, so what I thought I would do is use some of my words, and I think they will kind of really, yeah, I think they'll really enhance it rather than take anything away, which is what I don't want to do. So these are, I don't know whether these are from My Porch Prints. I'm not 100% sure. I'll see if I can find out and link them below. But what I love is the colouring is perfect for this. And as I said, it's hopefully not going to take too much away. But instead will add to the Masterboard. So I'm just going to pop a couple of these on. So we've got Blessed, we've got, I think we're going to put Thankful on. Okay. I think I'm going to put Laugh on, because everyone needs to be reminded to laugh, I think. Sometimes, especially when life gets a bit busy. Okay, I think I'm going to pop that one there. And then I think I'm going to put Beautiful, because there's definitely beauty in everything if we look hard enough. I want that one to go there. And then I think I'm going to go for Sparkle. Why not? It's that time of year. Bonfire Night and Christmas, and I don't really want to cover that, but I'm going to have to, Deb, I'm sorry. And then I think Wonderful is next. I think I'm going to pop that one down here. And then I think I'm going to go with Believe. And I'd like that to be up there without cutting too much of that beautiful pattern. And then I think I need just one more to oops, a daisy, one more to balance it all off, I think. And I'm going to go here for that one. So that is our words. And I really don't think it needs anything else, but I have got these. I'm not a flowery person, which may shock a lot of you, but these I bought from when the war first started in Ukraine. I think Rachel from Rachel and Bella Craft put something out there and said, look, you know, it's a good opportunity now for us to kind of support some of the Etsy sellers in the Ukraine, show them a little bit of love and support. And I bought these little flowers, crocheted flowers, and they are beautiful. They're not at all, well, I don't think they're girly. And that's a compliment because I don't do all of the girly stuff. But I thought these might, if they stick, just add a little bit extra so I can say I've actually worked on my stage for this Masterboard. I keep having to push it further up because I've moved my desk around and the camera's just not in the right position, so I'm trying to get used to it. And the program I used for screen mirroring, so I could see what was in the frame and what wasn't, has promptly broken. Well, it hasn't broken, the program just stopped working, so there was that to kind of contend with. Just take this off because it's a bit sticky. Well, I know it's supposed to be sticky as glue, but I think it's a bit clogged sticky. Oh gosh. I was just going to say I'm not normally this decisive, but actually I am. So perhaps 2 more. Gosh, you need to be flipping Arnold Schwarzenegger with this glue in the Baby Bell containers. I use it for my Fabri-Tac, but gosh, it's hard work. Sometimes it just comes out and sometimes it doesn't. Okay, so I think that is it. I don't think I need to do anything else. So all I've done is I've just gone around the edge a little bit with some distress glue. We've added some words and a few flowers, and I think that's it. I think that's all I need to do. Kay and Deb have done such a fab job with this beforehand, so yeah, I don't think there's anything else to do. So that is the end of the Masterboard challenge. So a huge thank you to Kay and to Deb, who took part in this mini challenge with me. We will be popping the Masterboards for each of the stages into the files section of Junk Journal Ideas and Inspirations as freebies. So if you liked any of the files, then, or any of the masterboards, then you will be able to print them off and use them to your heart's content. And you can use them for anything that you want to use them for. So, as I said, a huge thank you to Kay and to Deb, who have so graciously spent their time with me this week. I've loved this challenge. It's been really, really exciting, and it's been great to kind of work with two more crafters who have probably quite similar styles in terms of colours and stuff, so that's been really, really fun. So yeah, if you haven't seen their videos will also be going up today, and that's Kay from the Papershed UK and Deb Hale. And I will link again them below so that you will be able to please pop on and have a look at the videos. They'll show each of the 3 stages, from the base layer to the texture layer and then over to the embellishing layer. So yeah, it's been a huge amount of fun, ladies. Thank you very much, and thank you guys for watching with me. As I said, all the details will be down below, and I'll leave it there. So as always, stay safe, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye for now.